evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweights. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Evander Holyfield's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. The Lion's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
All right, let's go.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Teddy, what's the worst-case scenario for a power puncher facing a guy who, he knows his opponent doesn't have much stamina. He knows that he's not going to be going after it late.
Well, that could be a real trap. You get a little over-anxious. You're looking for that home run. And while you're looking for the home run, you're striking out all night.
Well off the mark by Evander Holyfield. Huge right hand from Holyfield. By a huge hook, reaching the halfway mark of this round. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
The Lions crushed by that shot to the head. Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Oh, and there you go. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, counter. Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab, then straight down the middle. You got that? Jab.
The Lions got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Little head hunting with the left. bulldozer by the Lion. Blocks that punch. Halfway through round number 2. Fires off the hook. Look at that. The Lion's on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Unable to score with the hook. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
The Lions corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round.
Side to side, move your head.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield.
Back to the body.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Now that's offense by the Lion. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
The Lions in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. The Lions hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Yeah!
Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
The pressure up. Don't follow him. Cut the ring off, all right? Set up the power shot. It's there for you. When he moves in, it's there for you. That was good.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Holyfield's pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. The Lions offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about 20. How long until the police catch up to him or his opponent pulls him over?
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Lions able to land a good, solid left hand.
Side to side.
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. What a big shot. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Double up on your punches.
Punch, punch.
He missed that uppercut.
1, 2. 1, 2.
You're not focusing.
Body shot.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy, because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You were going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Evander years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Darrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Holyfield's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
The Lions left, landing well. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Jam. You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Good fast jab from Holyfield. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Now he places that hook right to the body. He missed with that headshot.
Nice.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. The Lions making up some ground now. I mean, what we just saw out of that last round, I think it closed the gap. He's losing on the scorecards, but I think he closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. You know, one thing is you know that he understands. A lot of times the fight ends and a guy puts his hands up and you say, what is he putting his hands up for? And he thinks he won the fight because he wasn't being honest with himself. He's being honest with himself. He knows where he's at.
He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head.
Here you go.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Evander Holyfield's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. The Lion's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Halfway through this round. How about that left hand? Evander Holyfield with the big uppercut. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Evander Holyfield's right hand scores well. The Lion's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Scores up top. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. The Lion's able to land a nice, clean left hand. And that's the end of round 6. Evander Holyfield's well-conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round.
Come on, kid, focus.
He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs.
Hey.
1-2, 1-2. Let's see some more head movement.
The Lions ripped by an uppercut. Nice block by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes.
Head and body, head and body.
All right, shake it off.
Evander Holyfield Holyfield's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. 10 seconds to go in this round. And round 7 comes to an end.
Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe. You got any more of these? Good. Now listen. You threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up.
Listen, you're not working. You're not working on anything we worked on. You're not doubling your jab. You gotta work.
This has turned out to be a good-looking fight. Teddy, I think it's clear to see that Evander Holyfield's in control of this fight. He's up on your scorecard, as we can see. But it's been a tough night.
Yeah, and it's also clear to see that his opponent has a chance to come back because he has been competitive every bit of the way.
The Lion's right hand scores well that time. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Holyfield's proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Pace yourself.
Nice. The Lion's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Keep those hands up.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Holyfield showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Count down the final moments of this round. Up top with the quick hook. And round 8 comes to an end. The Lions still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close, competitive fight, that he's trailing on the scorecards. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now, you got to be the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument with someone, you want to have the last word. Whoever throws the last punches, you know, one guy throws 3, you come back with 4. Whoever's the last one to throw, he's going to win.
He steps inside, uppercut and hook. Uppercut and finish with a hook. Got it?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. The Lion's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Well, can I give you the bad news?
Please.
He's throwing them to the wrong place. He's throwing them upstairs. You should throw them downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find them upstairs.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Halfway through the 9th round. The Lions done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Snaps that jab out. The Lions left now getting into the mix. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evander Holyfield.
Back to the body. Watch the hook.
A freight train uppercut by the Lion. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Holyfield's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
There you go.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Nice work, nice work.
The Lions left, working well that time. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Jump on. Nice.
Keep moving.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him. Solid. Up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Evander Holyfield's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
The Lions' punch didn't come close. And banging away he goes, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? The ref is stopping this fight. Evander Holyfield smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. The Lions' power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us, and enjoy the rest of your night.